Everyone, welcome back. For today's video, I have some more beauty tools to share with you. Now, we're going to leave the lingerie drawer and we're going to go right back to the drugstore. L'Oreal has 3 new sponges on the market to help us with foundation, concealing, and of course blending our highlighters and our contour product. I picked up all 3 sponges to share with you. First, we're going to talk about the foundation sponge. All 3 of the containers state Blend Artist Infallible on the top. It also has a face diagram to assist you on the back. It has the attributes of the sponge on one side. On the other side, it kind of gives you a diagram of the sponge itself, and it tells you as far as how to use it from the bottom or the top. Immediately when you pick it up, your fingers want to kind of go in this groove section that's right here. So that's where you would grasp. So you have the pointed tip at the top with that fat, round first part of the sponge. That's going to help you as you press in. And you have the bottom of the sponge down here, which you can use to further bounce in, get all the product onto your face and start blending away. Don't know the material itself of the sponge. I'm sure that is a patent technology from L'Oreal, so that, you know, that's probably proprietary information here, but just squeezing it dry. As you can see, it's very easy to move it. It feels soft. Here's a close-up of the sponge dry. I'm going to dip it into a bowl of water, saturate it. Get the excess water off with a towel. That's what it will look like as it starts to grow and mold shape. I'm going to shake up my foundation, apply 1 pump, and then let's press this into the skin. Some sponges, depending on the price and the brand, they feel like rock hard. This sponge doesn't feel rock hard at all. Okay, now that I have it around my entire face, my foundation, I'm going to flip it around to the butt part and start to further blend that into my skin. It's hard to talk when I get down here, my voice. And let's move on to the concealer sponge. Now the concealer sponge is the turquoise blue shade. Again, here's the box, same coloring. And again, same information on both sides. So you have the attributes of the sponge on this side, and you have the diagram of the sponge on this side. You have the pointy tip at the front of the sponge. So this is how you're actually going to apply the product onto your face. Then you have this flat side here that's kind of shaved right there. This is to actually blend the concealer onto your face. So as you start to blend it, see how it fits right into the grooves? That's the inner eye. And then this part is touching your skin. So look how perfect. That just fits right into the hollows of your under eye. Then as you start to, let's say, go in these hard to reach areas by your nose, see how that fits right there between each nostril? Then you can blend it and buff it in right here. I'm going to saturate this sponge again into water, just so we can get an idea of how big it starts to grow. Like the foundation sponge, this one is staying intact. And then let's put some concealer around the nostrils. That way we can test out how good it will blend. And then of course I always put it underneath my nose because that's me. I'll just place it right there on a dark mark. We'll see how it blends that. Get right into the inner eye corners. It fits right in there. Now for underneath the nose, I'm just going to use the slanty part to kind of blend that out. And then right here on the sides of the nostrils, where the sponge just fits right into that groove. For the bottom area here, I'm just going to focus it on the rounder part of the sponge, the main body, and just press and pat that into the skin. And the last sponge is the yellow sponge, which is the contour sponge. Again, same packaging, bright yellow, Tweety Bird yellow on the front. Dry, it's not as bouncy, doesn't feel as soft as the other two sponges, but we'll see how it feels after it's fully saturated with water. So with this sponge, we have a teardrop shape. This side here, which is slanted, is where they recommend that you can draw the contour lines, and then you have two of them. You have the two flat sides as far as to push and blend the product into your skin. Put the sponge inside, fully saturate that, and see how that is going to grow in size as well as the texture of the sponge. That's what the sponge looks like, fully saturated. So just like the foundation sponge, as it starts to grow, you can see these little dents starting to form. Now that I'm all nip and tucked, let's take the sponge. I'm going to use the flat side and let's start to blend out the product. For this side, I'm going to turn it onto the sponge's side and let's see how well that blends it in. And that does a good job too. So either way, you know that you can use either side of the sponge to kind of blend in that product. And also, now this side right here, if you do contour your nose and you do this portion for your nostrils, it fits right into that groove. Last, let's see how well these sponges clean, because that is just as important to me. So I have my bowl of water, foundation sponge, and some cleanser. I'm just going to go ahead and start to cleanse that. And there you go, wash clean. All the foundation is out. Would this be something that I would recommend? Absolutely. Here you have a drugstore option now for a quality sponge. It's soft, it blends well. It will apply cream, it will apply powder, same as you would with any other beauty sponge. That is my review, demo, and my thoughts on the L'Oreal new Pro Infallible sponges for the foundation, contour, and concealer. I do appreciate you stopping by and watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video. That helps the channel and helps me out, and I do appreciate that as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening, and as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.